Say I did, Ernie, because no one measures up to me.
Big guys always want to make it about height, always.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
When you move the ball, it gets people in the flow and leaves the defense scrambling.
Precision effort by them in the first half. I don't know if they can play much better, but we're about to find out.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how so far. Here's Young. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now, here's Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. First one falls for him. And so Barrett nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 3. Hunter on the wing. Collins a screen on Barrett. Barrett against Hunter. In the corner, Collins with it. Shot clock at 6. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Payton outside. Picked by Randall. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Young with no one around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Deep 2 from Robinson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Young against Rose. Pass to Herter for the tie. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Passes it to Young. The Hawks again can't hit. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Robinson, that's good. You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after.
Young dishes to Hunter. Collins setting the pick for Hunter. Misses off the left iron. New York leading by 7. Robinson kicks to Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For New York, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And that one falls for Robinson. Bradley's checked in for Peyton. Robinson hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Look at the stats for John Collins. Young against Rose. Herder passes to Collins. Good work there as it goes. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Randall, a screen on Young. Takes it from 10. And there's Randall on the assist by Rose. Randall's got 8 points.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Young finds Hunter. Spins. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 9. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Young with the ball. 10 points for him. Collins setting the pick for Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Barrett against Young. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now the pass to Young. Collins, a screen on Bradley. Here's Young. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 12.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Bradley. Outside Robinson. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Robinson up top. Dishes to Rose. Back to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall kicks to Rose. A three-pointer off the mark. And has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Herder passes to Collins. Back to Herder. From the arc. That one doesn't go. And New York will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Randall. He's got 8. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks trail by 5. Hunter with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Pass to Capella. Screen by Capella. The 9-foot shot. Robinson with the block.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Rose. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New York.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Ibaka comes in for Randall. And Alec Burks subbed in for Rose. Young outside. Shoots over Grant. Robinson with the block. Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Rubio looking around. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 15.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Young. Drummond sets the screen for Rubio. Feeds to Drummond. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Robinson. Top of the key, Ibaka. Robinson dishes to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Now, here is Robinson. After the miss from Trae Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, They'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he's good on the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15 over Payton. Young's shot is off.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Payton outside. Back to Robinson. Burks against Rubio. Goes up on the wing. Burks' shot is good.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Passes it to Okongwu. And Rubio kicks to Young. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Young against Payton. Outside Robinson. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Rubio to the inside. Drummond. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. Payton against Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. You look at Robinson, fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
That's good from Payton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, here's Rubio, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And here's a look at the stats for Robinson. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And, of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. That free throw good from Rubio.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. 1:43 left to play in the third. Burks looking around. The three. It's good from long range. Burks has got 7 now in this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Bogdanovich passes to Drummond. He dishes it to Young. Drummond a screen. And Young, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
When Drummond has the ball where he likes it, he's going to attack with force. He's such a physical player that way.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 1:11 left in the third. Payton kicks to Ibaka. Out to Payton. Here's the pass to Burks. Robinson a screen on Rubio. Burks can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 11. Young pass to Rubio. Pass to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. The kick out to Young. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Payton. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Keep digging, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Every loose ball. Make it hard on him. Make him hard.
And there's Tom Thibodeau focusing on the toughness and efforts he'd like to see from his team.
Yeah, he wants them to just leave no stone unturned, take advantage of every opportunity, and that's going to be the roadmap to success.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
Now here's Herter. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Offline with his 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Barrett dishes to Rose. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. It's stolen by Randall. Barrett trying to free himself up. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Young. Pass to Herter to end the run. Here's Capella. He can't get that one to fall. Randall with some nice D. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His fifth, team second. Shooting for New York, R.J. Barrett. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Barrett nails both of them. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He's off on the first.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the second free throw, good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is gonna let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Beast.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Rubio the pass to Collins. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Atlanta, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Rubio finds Herter. They could use a bucket. Hunter against Barrett. Shot clock at 5 from past the arc. Hunter no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Rubio following the score by New York. Passes to Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
He doesn't get the second one. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And finished off by Collins.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
Down low, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here is Rubio, and the pass to Herter. Looking to end his cold spell. Robinson pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's deflected.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And he gets it back. Randle kicks to Barrett. Randle a screen on Hunter. 6 to shoot. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Rose against Rubio. The dish to Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Manu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, he gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And it's Payton in for Kevin Herter. And so Collins nails both of them.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins, a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game.
Randle a screen on Payton. Here's to Gonix. Rebound Atlanta.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the made shot from John Collins.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
For the Hawks, Drummond's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Elfrid Payton. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Bogdanovich, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And Drummond throws it down.
And Drummond just rising up and gets on top of the defense.
Rose surveying the D. Here's Robinson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Robinson's got 15 points here in the second half. Rubio against Rose. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins wide open, he fires. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got 9 points now in the quarter. New York leading by 17. Now Barrett. Randall with a screen for Barrett. The kick out to Rose. Randall outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
Julius Randle, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Randall. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Hawks. 19-point game. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. A baseline J. Hunter finds Collins. Rose against Rubio. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Randall. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks making a switch here. Herter's checked in. The Hawks trail by 19. here's Bogdanovich. 2 points. That one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Barrett against Hunter. And it's Barrett penetrating. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Herter passes to Bogdanovich. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
At the line for Atlanta, Bogdanovich, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. New York leading by 17. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Herter. To the paint. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Rose. Just 4 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. And the 3 off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Rose with the ball. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
And here's Herter. Bogdanovich inside, working on Rose. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Ricky Rubio checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the middle, and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Rose against Rubio. In the corner, it's Hunter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got 25 points in the game.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Rubio against Rose. Hunter for three. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Barrett. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Rubio. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Stolen by Robinson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Robinson.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
And it's Rose missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now, here's Rubio. Over Rose. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Rubio struggles to score, so one thing you don't want to do is send him to the free throw line. He's as good as they get.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And finished off by Robinson.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Gallinari. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting the win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.